problem. The easy one, I'm gonna rely on you to go over with yourself. So like so the people who had right attitude is they actually go figure out what's wrong, what they did wrong, and how do they fix it. If you maintain that attitude, that's fine. But the problem is you don't. You got to go in to figure out, why is this way. So this is the one question I thought is very interesting. It's gonna be, how many of you guys know how to do it now? How many people don't know? Okay, that's it. Only 2 people don't know. Emma don't know. Herba, do you know how to do it? Then you're gonna raise your hand. Larissa, do you know how to do it? You do? Okay, that's good. So at this question, if you pay attention, that what they're saying is this part here, f of x is equal to cube root of that. Now, and g is antiderivative. So if you do derivative of f of x, you get what? G of x. That's the first thing you need to understand. But you need to see this one is called initial condition 5 and 1, right? So can I change that from a indefinite integral to a definite integral because 1 and 5 of f of x? Does that make sense? And that's equal to the g of 5 minus g of 1. Write it out, the fundamental theorem of calculus. Because you write it out, it's going to help you. Is that okay so far? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in. I say, okay, well, I'm going to say this one, we're going to integrate. We're going to say we want to find out what g of 1 is. So I'm going to solve for g of 1 is equal to g of 5 minus integration from 1 to 5 of cube root of x squared plus 4x. Now you're going to say, how do I do it? Well, you have calculator. Because I don't even know how to take integral of this. How will you know? There's no mathematical way to do integration of this. They purposely write a question like that. So you're going to use the calculator to do this part and then just do a 5 and you should get A, right? Yeah. Does that make sense? Do you understand? Yes, Winston's right. FTC is the GOAT. If you understand FTC, there's so many damn questions there. Well, the reason why there are so many questions because it says fundamental theorem of calculus. What are you taking? Calculus. I'm going to show you another variety of questions. This is the question I will write. I have a graph. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. I have a graph that going to this point, a straight line. This is equal to f prime of x graph. And if f of 5 is equal to -2, what is f of 0? So I just write a question. I'm pretend I'm an AP writer. And I just write a question. I say f of 5 is -2. What's f of 0? The graph is f prime of x. And the cool thing is you don't even need to find the equation of the line. If you find it, take it longer.
How to type that in on Desmos though.
You can.
I'm trying to set like the integral.
This is the question without calculator.
41?
Oh, 41?
Yeah.
41, just type in the integral between 1 to 5 of cube root this. and it's gonna be g of 5. G of 5 is gonna be 7, so it'll be 7 minus that integral.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
So if one concept I want you to understand is this one on MCQ, I think it's very, very crucial. I think it happens all the time, and it's actually one of the more difficult questions in the test. But it's actually not hard.
That's not hard. It's just tricky figuring out how to type that in.
Yeah, but how do I do this one? If I have a straight line going through this point, and it's f prime of x, f of 5 is -2. What's f of 0?
0 is f5 minus the 0 from 0 to 5 of f.
Figure out.
Every day, one question every day.
Yeah, take a step forward.
So it's like the integral of f prime of x from 0 to 5.
Is your dad tough on you? I feel like he doesn't.
Not in school, but like in martial arts and taekwondo. It's like the two goes
I told my son this. I said you can play video game. Long as you have the same mentality at a video game, everything else you do, I'm okay with it.
if I had the same mentality, I'd be valedictorian.
What kind of game you play?
Valorant a lot. All rivals, Fortnite.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I told Devin, I was like, if you have same mentality on games, you'll be amazing.
Video game make you smart.
I don't have question about that. I love video game.
Yeah.
I just think about a person need to have a same mentality on video game and on everything else.
Mm.
Like you playing lacrosse, I wanted to win. Like I that wish to win, the same desire to win. Huh? Who's better, you or Caden? How about Ethan?
Easton? Easton's pretty good. Oh my god. He just like, everything about him is perfect except the shooting.
Everything what?
Everything about him is perfect except the shooting skills. Like he can play really good offense, he catches every pass, he knows how to dodge really well.
He cannot shoot
He always goes for the bounce shot.
because he's tall.
Yeah, true.
It's easier to do.
No, he would be like the best on the team if he could shoot well.
All right, so do you guys manage get an answer or no?
Yes,
Herbert, did you get it? So integration of f prime of x is equal to f 0 to 5, f5 minus f0, right? Let's just write it out. And we know that this is just the area under the curve. We don't even need to find the equation. So 5 times 2 times half is equal to 5, is equal to f of 5 is equal to -2 minus f of 0. Is that okay? So that's the -7 is equal to f of 0. Is that okay? So yes, FTC is a goat.
FTC is a goat.
Yes. Yeah, I can explain again. So I know that I'm going to use this point because 5 and 0, I'm going to use 0 and 5. Is that okay? And I'm going to do integration between 0 to 5, which is that's area under the curve, which is that's a triangle. And I'm going to write out fundamental theorem of calculus, f of 5 minus f of 0. That's just a definite integral, which is fundamental theorem in calculus. Now, I know that area under curve of this one is 5. I know that this one is -2, it's giving. The only thing missing is f of 0. So I solve for that. I add 2 on both sides, and that times by -1 on both sides, I got f of 0 is equal to -7. So is that the same question as this one? Basically, graph is f prime is giving, but I can give you a graph. I can give you an equation that you can use decimal to solve. Now look at the gradebook. This is a very good analogy of the actual test. Now if you scroll over down here, you say, hey, there's actually a question look like that as well. It's question 45.
That is,
Bro.
yeah. That is.
Did you guys get this one? Anybody got this one on the test? You did? Okay, do you know what you're doing?
This one was
This one's not hard, same idea.
because when you don't you need to like approximate?
You have to approximate, but it's very easy. So you start at 2, right? But the maximum occur right here because f prime of x went from positive to negative. So how do I find the value? Well, we know it starts at integration from 2 to 6 of f prime of x is equal to f of 6 minus f2, right? So therefore, the maximum occur at f of 6. So therefore, f of 2 plus integration from 2 to 6 f prime of x. Now this one, each one's 5. So we can count out of 5 first. And this is a 5. This is probably a 5, and this is probably a 5. And then you say that's equal to 10 plus whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Is that like 5?
Wait, just straight. What time is the
Huh?
What time is the Saturday?
8.
From 8 to 11, right? And is it MCQ and FRQ?
Huh?
Is it MCQ and FRQ?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. A, would you rather I come in on Monday afternoon or Tuesday afternoon?
Doesn't matter. Monday's fine.
It's 2 days. Are you gonna be for this test tomorrow? Or is it just?
Same test, just different number.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
For the training.
Have a good day. Whose water bottle is this?
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's a
What you guys are. There's a whole lot going on. You know the word chisme in Spanish? It's like gossip, but juicy. Like juicy gossip.
You focus too much on gossip.
So not.
Mr. A,
This is like genuine, like.
it adds interest to life.
No, it is like a gossip. I'm just like, I'm very action oriented. Like, I don't know what to do about it. It's just,
Well, tell me about it.
Hey, maybe.
it's like 4 of your students, so like,
Really?
you can't pick sides. You
Yeah.
go.
I will. I'll pick side.
Like,
Wait. What is it about? What is it about?
it's about some of Aiden and I's friends that we can touch. Not,
Because I'm here,
yeah.
I'll find about your secret. I always have.
What color? What are your options? The other one. I like it.
Oh, I put it away.
What?
What happened?
Yeah, I put it away. I thought they were not, you know,
You
up
were
to my.
tough. If I had been like, oh, Connor, those glasses are great, then would you not throw them away?
I probably would still throw them away. My opinion
So-
value.
You don't value my opinion.
No, I don't value anyone's opinion. I'm joking, by the way.
Basically, the whole thing, you know the whole shit we complained about after?
Peter.
I'm not for it. Only like your
know.
But
He's fucking chopping off. We know that.
I got a